Desserts, not diamonds, are a woman's best friends. And my dear, a much cheaper option.
Well, that may be true in fact, but today we're gonna make the honey sponge cake. A special something that Nikhil and I have concocted overnight with influences from Asia and all sorts of places. So, let's begin.
Okay, my dear, let's begin.
Okay, so there's in fact 3 parts to this recipe. We first have one batter which consists of the flours, the baking soda, the custard powder.
Alright.
Secondly, we have the meat of the product where the honey is involved. And thirdly, we have the steaming time. Yes, it's not baked, but it's steamed.
That's what the Asian part comes in, the
Yeah,
steaming process.
steam it.
Okay,
Right.
so I've got about 150 grams of flour here, plain flour, sifted flour, which I'm just going to throw in here.
Excellent.
And let me finish doing this, Natasha, and then we can follow your process right here.
Okay.
So that goes in there. Right. I'm going to put a tablespoon of custard powder. So a tablespoon of that, Natasha. A teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, correct?
Yes.
And a teaspoon of baking soda. Wow. So it's going to rise, I guess. Huh?
It's gonna rise right on up.
So I'm going to mix all this together, my dear.
Okay, in the meanwhile, I'll get down to the real matters.
Okay, my dear, go for it.
Okay, so in a separate mixing bowl, I'm gonna take 50 grams of softened margarine.
That's nice. You can use butter too.
You can use butter.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take 150 grams of softened brown sugar.
Nice. I like brown sugar.
Okay, so next I have about 70 ml of corn oil, which is going in.
All right.
Soften things even further.
All right. That
Give that a good mix. Indulge myself in a good mix.
a good swirl, as they say. And I think you're going to need some eggs, so I think I'm going to help you here, my dear.
Yeah, now we have 3 eggs here. We're going to put them in one at a time.
Okay. Are
Go
you
ahead.
sure you got your mix all sorted out, or you want to mix it up a little more?
Give it a...
How about that whisk? Maybe that whisk is going to help you, my dear.
Okay. Chef's orders, right?
Now you're going. There you go.
Go for it.
Okay, so crack the egg in there. Boom.
Okay. Now it's very important to stir in one at a time.
Okay. One more.
One more. And you see our batter getting super, super thick.
All right.
Nice and creamy.
And the third one. And you're going to put that honey in there, right?
Gonna get down to business here with the honey.
So you got a nice little thick batter coming up here. Look at that. Put the eggs, beating the eggs nicely in there. What else you got, Natasha?
Okay, I'm just gonna give you 1 heaping tablespoon of honey.
Oh, don't
More like a
stop there,
tablespoon
baby.
and a half.
Just add it right in. Add it right in. I love honey.
Okay, so we're gonna put about a teaspoon of vanilla essence.
Nice smell.
Yeah, vanilla.
Tasha, I'm going to request you to add this slowly for me, my sifted flour mixture.
Okay.
So we can go gradually here. Okay. So basically we want to just get all that flour in.
Ready for some more?
Yes, please, my dear. So I want to basically get a nice smooth mixture, no lumps as usual. Exactly, Natasha.
That looks like honey cake. I mean, that color is such a beautiful honey brown color. The last bits here.
So there you go, my dear. We've got this cake. So let's get down to...
Okay, so we have a mold here. Very cool mold because it pops out just like this.
I think a mold is a very good investment when you want to make cakes.
Definitely.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to butter up this mold, right? Okay, my dear, so here we go. I'd like to put some butter paper on this now. So I've got my whole whole mold buttered, nicely buttered, as you can see. Nicely
Okay.
buttered. Can you see that?
Nice.
And now I'm going to put some butter paper on that.
Excellent.
So nice little round butter paper to fit the circle over here, in which you can easily take out the bottom like this and then cut it out, or use a scissor or something, you know, that's easy.
Right.
So you can cut it out. So I'm going to put the butter paper in there. Okay.
Okay, great. And we have another strip to align the mold.
So I'm just going to, before you do that, Natasha, I'm just going to put some more butter on my butter paper.
Okay.
So let's get this totally sorted out. So we know that it's
Great.
going to pop out completely.
So why don't I finish that off and you roast those melon seeds that we have, which are also going to go into our batter.
Okay, my dear. So I'm going to put some roasted melon seeds, Natasha? Melon
Yeah,
seeds.
melon seeds.
And I'm going to keep some for the garnish, obviously. Okay. It's a really nice nutty flavor. That's going to
And
really add nice
A little
texture.
bit sweet also too, huh?
Yeah.
Tastes like a bit of melon also.
There we go. So I'm about ready to go. Are you going to steam this up or what, Natasha?
Yeah, so we're going to steam this. That's going to be fun. Okay.
So these are browning nicely. I don't want them too brown, otherwise they start getting bitter. So I'm ready to go, Natasha.
Nice.
So pop them in.
Pop them in. I'll give it a good stir. This is going to add a great consistency, like Nikhil said. The crunchiness of the melon seed is going to be just a lot of fun.
Okay, my dear, are we ready to go? Shall I do the honors?
Please.
And your dish is nicely buttered, so I think there's nothing for us to wait. You see that? Look at that nice mixture, Natasha. I mean, that's cool. You know what, my dear? This calls for a spatula. Another very important, excuse me, ingredient in the kitchen.
Or tool.
Tool.
Tool in the kitchen.
Thank you. I think we're ready to go.
Okay.
Getting the last bits off. And this is going to rise really well. Okay. So in the steamer, my dear, we're ready to go.
So this is going to go into the steamer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, are you sure?
Yes, no shorter, no longer, 45 minutes.
I'm going to put it in right now.
Easy.
Ooh, nice. Nice and hot.
Yeah.
So, my dear,
So in fact, we already have one made right here.
shall we get the honey bunny cake?
Excellent.
And of course it rises. You can have it cold or hot.
Yes.
And we're going to have it cold while the other one is making in there. I'm going to actually check it out and see how it looks later on. There you go. Oh my God, I'm taking a small little prayer before I unmold it. Perfect, Natasha.
Perfect. As
Ooh.
usual when you're cooking with me.
And you're going to unmold that quickly for me.
No problem.
See how that comes off like butter? Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. And guess what I've got for you? A little bit of these little
Melon
seeds.
seeds,
Melon
yum.
seeds. Wow.
We have some chocolate sauce here too. We're going to squirt all over
A little
that.
bit of chocolate sauce, my dear. That's
Ooh,
kind
this
of like...
looks really delicious.
Tasha.
Wow, Nikhil.
How about that?
How artistic. So let me cut this up.
You do that, my dear. Sponge it up, huh?
Yeah, this is really spongy.
You gonna go for that?
Yum.
Well,
Hey.
Natasha, I'm waiting.
Why don't we just dig right in from this small piece right here?
Okay. I'm gonna try that chocolate actually.
That is great. Bravo, chef.